So here from the main dashboard of the teaching suite, we can move between different chapters and topics throughout the text. Within the interactive content, you will find a rollover glossary of key terminology. Moving through the content and images as it is in the print book, we have a selection of activities, including the practicals that can be expanded with teacher notes indicated on the left to open up when needed. As we scroll through, you will find some useful widget demonstrations embedded throughout the content for students to explore further. Widgets also have follow-up worksheets that can be printed or completed online. Related videos can also be found throughout the page and revisited anytime by students. These are great for visual demonstrations in the classroom as well. We then go up to the menu bar at the top to access auto-marked quizzes, including multiple choice and short answer questions. These questions are for the students to complete and submit to their teacher for instant feedback and reports, and can be attempted independently or assigned specifically by their teacher. Exercise questions from the textbook can also be answered through the platform using Workspace. Students can type in answers, write in answers, or upload images to submit for teacher feedback. Students can also check their answer should you have this turned on for them to view. Let's go back to the menu and now we can have a look at the chapter review features. Here you will find review questions listed. You'll also have your chapter checklists, which are in line with your outcomes, data questions, and the popular Scorcher feature for 10 quick questions, drill and practice style, for students to attempt to get their name on the leaderboard with their best times. These are multiple choice and delivered to the students in different random order. There's an assessment tool for building your own auto-marked assessments relative to the content with a large selection of carefully graded questions. This feature here allows you as a teacher to hand-pick appropriate leveled questions for students to complete. These can be assigned online to classes or also be able to print them out. Our adaptive testing tool is a bank of pre-done assessments for you to assign with pre-tests and post-tests to gauge students' understanding and growth. These adaptive assessments will deliver questions dependent on student answers. For example, correct answers will be followed by a more challenging question, and then incorrect answers will be followed by an easier question. Once completed, teachers can access insightful reports indicating any gaps in students' knowledge, as well as their growth and understanding. These reports can also be exported. Now let's explore our Task Manager tool. Here you can assign specific tasks for students to complete as homework or in class in an order that you choose. We start by naming the task, then following that we can now select different activities for the students by dragging and dropping them in. For example, here we have selected the textbook content as a first task. From this point we could choose a number of different activities to attempt. For this demonstration, I will now select a quiz as the third task. The quiz, being an auto-marked feature, allows you to set a benchmark to build different pathways dependent on the quiz results. For the students who get under that set score and possibly need some further revision, we can set them things like a widget to review or perhaps a video to watch back. For students who get over that set score, we can then assign them slightly more challenging tasks to extend them further. We can also include assessments that we have actually built in our teaching suite. Once you've decided on what to assign for your students, we can then assign that out to the class or to an individual to attempt, and you will have the ability to track their progress as the teacher. Lastly, the teacher resources will be available here from this tab. Here you will find all your downloadable material, including worksheets, PowerPoint presentations, all your teaching programs and other planning documents will also sit here. You will find a large selection of teacher support in correspondence with your textbooks. The support button at the bottom right will give you the option of asking a question with support videos and articles to help. The digital team as well as the sales team will also be happy to help with any queries, as well as offer an in-school demonstration of the platform.